Yusuf up against Dale Steyn.
This is a big moment in this game. Dale Steyn is being brought back to break this partnership. No, yes, no, yes, no. Then yes.
As somebody who ran the brother out many times in international cricket, you don't want to run your brother. This was because your mother won't speak to you for weeks.
Well, your mother won't speak to you or your brother won't speak to you?
Mother.
Or both?
Mother. Brother's okay. Mother. Because Kevin was the baby of the family, although he's 6'3". He was the baby.
It's not a baby.
It's a big baby. Yeah, I ran Kevin out in Guyana in the World Cup, and my mum was in the same hotel, and she walked straight past me at breakfast the next day. Gave me absolutely nothing. Very good, Richard Levy. Come from staying though into the surface.
Definitely nervous. Nails are gone. 58 off. .4 overs. So every over, every delivery means the required run rate is gonna jump up. There'll be more issues, more problems for India.
Very good, Steyn. I tell you, the first game, I think he came into the tournament, Wacko, with a bit of a sore side. And he looked a bit rusty, but the last couple of games, he's running in faster. He looks like much better rhythm. He's got shape on that new ball up front. And dare I say it, he looks like he's enjoying himself.
When you don't do well in the first couple of games and the others are doing well, it's just that ego gets hurt. It's not going to hurt. Still a single. Yes, since then, after the first game, he was a different bowler. He started swinging it, and the pace started sort of coming back. And we see him with few of the bowlers. Friendly is another one who looked really good. First game, they were all rusty.
The southpaw only need one boundary and over. That's all they need, India. Brings up the 100.
Little short from Dale Steyn. He was going a little fuller, and this time little short. Timing was great on that. Get it fun. Get another boundary here. 53 runs required of 31.
Single to finish 8 off the over. That's another one in the plus column for South Africa. 15 done. 101 for 5.
It's a nice sunny day for cricket. It's the time for the batsman and the grounds. The days of the know-it-all that don't know it all. And the come one, come all. An invitation to the run takers, the matchmakers, and the partnership breakers. It's the time for the many flavors of cricket and the many flavors it brings out. Royal for the many flavors of cricket.
Into the last 5 overs of the group stage of the WCL, and we don't know the semi-finalists yet. Wonderful. Brilliant for the tournament to have everyone on the edge of their seats as the two Patan brothers try and get India over the line. Snapped away. Neil McKenzie in the deep does well. Does Neil McKenzie does really well. He's not fully fit, but his whole heart is Mac. Dooley, great contest this. Dooley Macca.
Absolutely is, Nobby.
Lovely, James. Lovely, man.
Just get the feeling that
obviously India are now got a different target in mind. I just don't feel that outside of Robin Uthapa, they ever tried to win the game. And I think that's been their problem. They might still qualify, they might still get to that.
49 off 28.
Snidger.
First and foremost, you've got to be trying to win the game, and I just don't feel that post that Uthapa innings, which was 23 off 10, really ever tried to win it.
Yeah, I agree, and it just lets the opposition in. You just let South Africa into the game a bit more, because South Africa realised the mentality that India have brought to the middle. Oi, Snidgemans. A little bit of turn there. So right from the outset, South Africa said, here guys, these Indian players aren't here to win this game. They're opening the door for us a little bit. And with the confidence that South Africa gained from last night's win, and you get a couple of wickets early, and South Africa at the moment, well, maybe just on top, just noses in front.
Up to deep mid-wicket. Should be four. Mackenzie. I actually think he's done okay. We're looking out the window, Niall O'Brien. Did that boot touch the rope or not?
I reckon he's done brilliantly well. I think this is brilliant from Neil Mackenzie. The reason why he won't have touched the rope, Dooley, because he's got this superstition about not touching ropes or lines. Well, I don't think he knew exactly where he was throwing it either. He just lobbed it back and hoped for the best. 16 done, 109 for 5.
Oh, it's brilliant work in the end.
We're drifting all down there.
Majeed, unreal, bud.
Now's the time. Can they make it more difficult? Imran Taher, you feel that this partnership bats to the 20th. They'll probably get there. They'll probably get the job done to qualify. 44 of 24. A tight over. All of a sudden, 38 off 18, something like that. Maybe a wicket from Imran Taher turns things around again.
Yeah, in an ideal world, a wicket. That's why you're bringing him back in. But even if Imran Taher can sneak an over through for 6 would be a great result for South Africa. Credit South Africa, Dooley, because after 3 games they played so poorly and they didn't give up. Jack Callis and his men, Alan Donald. Jack Callis and Alan Donald never gave up a day in their career, so why would they start now? But it would have been easy sitting in Birmingham feeling sorry for yourselves after being drubbed a couple of times to say, you know what, let's just get through these games and go home. But no. Well, this is the scenarios. Have a little read through this. If India win, they'll finish 3rd and play Pakistan. Lose the score 168 or more, they'll play Pakistan. If India lose the score less than 168 but more than 153, India finish 4th and play Australia. If they lose and less than 153, India will be out, and South Africa somehow will be through.
You're talking about the scores. Talking about the scores.
Who were they? Us. Right, wickets to fall. 5 of them.
It's a big hit, that. If you get close to hitting over the big hit, I've only seen one player do that. Johan van der Vat, the former South African fast bowler who could hit a clean ball. It's 40 over game, a pro 40 game, it went over the indoor school.
Well, India looking slightly more comfortable now as far as qualification is concerned. Notice Alan Donald out on the field at the moment for South Africa. They did have Tando Ntini on the field for some time. But, he's had to be taken off. He's a little bit too young, apparently. He can still play players who are playing first-class cricket and high-end IPL cricket in one team, but you complain about a young boy who hardly played any first-class cricket playing on another team because they're so short of players. They had to find someone who was fit enough to take the field. Two to go, 132 for 5. Well, time has come. Dale Steyn, 3 overs, none for 22. Gone wicketless, but he's bowled really well this evening. 79 off 12.
Well, Jacques Callis might need to get creative here with his captaincy. Well supported here in Northampton. Friday should be great. It's a small ground, it's an intimate ground. Should get near capacity, you feel, on Friday for a double-header. If you're in the area, or if you live in the Midlands, get yourself down to the Northampton County ground, Wantage Road, and see some of the stars from yesteryear slug it out for a place in the final.
Been a terrific partnership, and Yusuf, full credit to him. He was one from.
Pace on from Steyn. Thick outside edge, thirds inside the ring, and Yusuf Pathan, when you're that powerful and you swing that hard at the ball, any outside edge is going to fly. How can Jack Callis get another wicket here? How can Jacques Callis take out Yusuf Pathan?
Inside edge, Levy does well. Get a glove on it.
Well, they need to try and... This is a good stop on Richard Levy, actually. He does really well. But now I think Jacques Callis has to try and keep Powell and Nagy on strike. There's 2 balls left here, and I think they need to get 2 dots here. I think Jacques Callis has to get a man or 2 more inside the ring. Still just got... Well, at the moment he's only got 2 inside the ring, so he's got 3 inside the ring. I beg your pardon. I think Jacques Callis will roll the dice here and try and bring a couple more in. Try and get 2 dots against Nagy and take it down to the last over.
He's a really good striker too, Bowen Nagy. He's more than capable with bat in hand. You've got to try and test him. Bring maybe mid-off up. Not sure whether he was crossing his fingers that he got the team sheet right or not. Whether it was about the win. Be a leg by. How do you keep Yusuf off strike? Can he get a wide Yorker in and try and slip one past the bat?
Yeah, good shout, Dooley. I reckon a wide Yorker and maybe just drop that third back for a catch. Might not drop him all the way to the boundary. You could almost drop Rory Kleinveld that short third back 30 yards for a slice. Fielders all on the edge of the ring at the moment, so if Yusuf just wants to play safe and keep strike, it's going to be fairly simple.
It's down to long on. Just be the 1, so Yusuf will keep strike. It's Coming down to the last. One to go. 146.46.
No. In the pocket. Slashman.
Oh, we're down to one required.
Well, it would have been out with a hit. That's what Richard Levy will say. But from history, I know how hard it is to throw, even underarm with the glove on. Kleinville's bowling 70 mile an hour. Get your glove off. Give yourself a good opportunity to get a firm throw. Because even if you miss at the keeper's end, a firm throw could carry to the bowler's end. Oh, the clarity of thought in the moment when it matters.
दोस्तों अगर आप आज का लाइव मैच देखना चाहते हैं तो आप लोगों को नीचे दिए गए ओपन लिंक पे क्लिक करना है। जैसे आप नीचे दिए गए ओपन लिंक पे क्लिक करोगे तो आप लोगों के पास वेबसाइट ओपन हो जाएगा। तो आप लोगों को थोड़ा सा नीचे जाना है, ठीक है। जैसे आप थोड़ा सा नीचे जाएंगे तो आप लोगों को नीचे एक डाउनलोड बटन मिल जाएगा, ठीक है। यहाँ पर ब्लू कलर का डाउनलोड बटन है, तो आप लोगों को इसे डाउनलोड पे क्लिक करना है। जैसे आप डाउनलोड पे क्लिक करोगे तो आप लोगों के सामने यहाँ पर तमाम चैनल आ जाएंगे। जैसे कि यहाँ पर आप लोगों को स्टार स्पोर्ट हिंदी भी दिया जाएगा और यहाँ पर तमाम चैनल आपको दिए जाएंगे। तो यहाँ पर मैं किसी भी चैनल पे क्लिक कर लेता हूँ और यहाँ पर आपको लाइव मैच स्टार्ट करके दिखा देता हूं। दोस्तों यहाँ पर आप देख सकते हो लाइव मैच स्टार्ट हो चुका है। इसी तरीके से आप भी अपने मोबाइल पर देख। दोस्तों अगर आप आज का लाइव मैच देखना चाहते हैं तो आप लोगों को नीचे दिए गए ओपन लिंक पे क्लिक